Hello, my beautiful Aquariuses. It's your boy 2 for Tarot. This is your monthly love reading for the month of September. Reverse the roles as you may. And remember, there's no gender in tarot card. If you check your natal chart, we all have both masculine and feminine energies in there. The way I do my readings is I go across. I do the past, present, and the future. Normally when people do these spreads, they go down, but I go across. And for each time frame, I'll give you one overall message. So one for the past, one for the present, one for the future. Okay, let's go. So the first card you have for your past is the Knight of Cups. So this could have been, you could have been dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, or somebody who had that in their chart, maybe their moon or ascendant sign, and you might have not known. So I always say that to bear in mind, because like, let's just say you could have been dealing with like a Taurus, but you never knew that their ascendant or sun sign had water in their chart. So just bear that in mind. But anyway, this talks about an individual who like possesses like a dreamy ambition, and they had like very fond feelings towards you at one point, but then like, because it's in reverse, it's like somebody turns into a deceiving person. Like, this talks about deception, somebody who makes promises and just breaks them, somebody who's untrustworthy, somebody who just doesn't keep up to their end of the bargain, really. And it doesn't have to be somebody with water in their chart. It could be any sign, but the person was carrying that energy of just somebody who's a bit like deceptive, untrustworthy, someone who just lets you down, you know what I mean, and just leaves you to your own devices, really. They'll break you down and just leave. Your next card you have is the Tower in upright position. So that's like, I feel like it's to do with that person. The Knight of Cups in reverse, I feel like it's to do with that person. And the Tower, like, Tower moments is the universe just stepping in, really, and shaking things up for your greater good. People don't really necessarily like Tower moments, but they have to happen for your evolvement, like for you to evolve as a person. So I feel like a Tower moment happened, and it was an undoing of something that you held dearly. So maybe you really treasured this person, or you probably cared for them, but they wasn't good for you. So the universe stepped in and shook things up. Yeah, some people kind of see it as bad luck, but I don't really. I just see it as things happening for your great good. Followed by that, you have the Queen of Wands. Now, this is a person. This is either Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries individual, or somebody who has that in their chart. If it ain't somebody who has that in their chart, then clearly it's somebody carrying them sort of energies. Now, this card talks about an individual who's like passionate, nurturing, very sociable, very influential, comforting, uplifting. Basically, like just a warm-hearted person, somebody you can lean on their shoulder when in times of need. They're very understanding. They love to talk. They're great company. Or this could be to do with like training, you going back into training, or public speaking, teaching, or writing, or something. Communication. But obviously this is a love reading, so I'm gonna just say it for what it is. So if you put all them three cards together, the message I got of what clearly happened was, scenario one, you was dealing with a person who was really deceptive, and you probably had deep emotion for them, and then the universe stepped in, because the universe, sometimes things you can't see, the Most High sees everything. So things was going on behind your back, you couldn't see. The universe stepped in, shook things up, and that very person was replaced by a new individual who you was getting to know, but they just carried certain energies that was very nurturing. They showed you things that you weren't really accustomed to. Very nurturing, warm-hearted, good communication. Somebody filled the gap of what you felt was empty, basically. Somebody stepped in. So that's the scenario I feel like happened in the past. So for your current energies you have, first card you have is the Hierophant. So that's the card of Taurus. But you don't have to literally be dealing with a Taurus. I'm just saying that's the card of Taurus. You could be, but or it could just be a person who carries that energy. So this card speaks about a person who's like it could be somebody who's giving you inspiring words and they're a very respected person. Like a lot of people respect this person. It could be an opportunity to learn, or this person, the universe sent this person in your life to teach you something. And like I feel like this is a very grounded individual. Like you can sense that this person's about their stuff, like they got their shit together, or they're trying to get their shit together. But the mindset is next to none. Basically, they have the mind of somebody who's gonna win, regardless of what life throws at them. So you know, or it could talk about this card could talk about future growth, or you going into further education or career development. Like opportunities might come towards you during this time that could advance your career, or it speaks about development in a relationship. Like things could potentially be going to the next level. This is this is even a card that could signify marriage or a very heavy commitment in your current energy. But yeah, this card does signify marriage, so bear that in mind. You lot might have some good luck coming your way in terms of love, because this is your current energy. I feel like you have the opportunity right now to experience either your career growth or love at a higher level than you've ever experienced in life, like a very high level. Or this could mean comfort during difficult times. Like someone's here to just offer you a lot of comfort during difficult times. Next card you have for your current energy is the King of Pentacles. This also signifies like earthy energy, like very grounded. It could either be somebody who has Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart. It doesn't have to be their sun sign. It could be their moon or ascendant, and you might not know. Or it could just be a person who carries this energy. Now, I feel like this person who's in your current energy right now, they're a realist, and they thrive on practicalities. They're very practical. Like they don't have pipe dreams. They're very realistic and down to earth. Um, his grounded approach to things like earns him trust. A lot of people. Sorry about that. My camera died. I had to change the camera. Bear with me. But as I was saying, the current energies with the King of Pentacles. I feel like this person is, they're very respected because they're reliable. He earns trust because he's very practical and people respect that about him. Um, he's a person who can manage financial issues effectively. He's the King of Pentacles, basically. Like he's all about, I don't know, like the Pentacles is money, innit? So he's very money orientated, very respected because of that. Very practical, very down to earth, very trustworthy. He may hold a corporate position, he may not. And his appearance in the reading means the solving of problems. He's also like a predictor, like he can predict things. So I feel like uh, the old person. Anyway, let me just read the next card and then I'm gonna explain. Um, the next card you have is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it's like this is a card to tell you to like deal with things for for how they are rather than how you want them to be. Don't be stuck in just wanting things to be how you want them to be, and just accept things for how they are so you can move forward accordingly. Um, or it can mean like you have a desire to have all your wishes granted when you, but at the same time you're denying the truth of what's happening at face value. Maybe like you want somebody to do something, or you expect something from somebody, and it's just never gonna happen. So you just have to accept it for what it is. Maybe like I don't know, like I feel like I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe a child's father or a child's mother, you expect something from them, and it's never gonna happen. So just accept things for how it is and move forward accordingly. Um, or it could mean deception, some sort of deception around you. Um, or it could mean a false sense of security. So what I'm getting from this, I'm gonna put all the three of the cards together. Now, I feel like maybe a full sense of security or desire to make things happen the way you want them to happen could, because it's in reverse, that's the Seven of Cups. That could jeopardize or make you lose out on what's really here right in front of you, which is the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant. You've got a person around you right now who's like a very grounded, down to earth individual, like a winner, like they're a winner in it, like. And I feel like maybe your focus on something else or some issues elsewhere could be, you know, intervening with your connection, or you could be taking things out on them from something else. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from it, because that's the Seven of Cups is the only card in reverse, and these two cards are upright. So clearly, the two cards that's upright is something that you want in your life. It's something you need in your life, and the card in reverse could be interjecting or getting in the way of the things that's right. You know, it could spoil things that's here or get in the way. Or so I feel like the overall message is just whatever's going on elsewhere that's really pissing you off, don't let it interject, don't let it intervene with your current connection that you have right now, or it could spoil things. That's and I feel like it's to do, because if you look at the past, you've got the Knight of One, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and I explained what that meant and who that was. A very deceptive person, and the Tower moment came, and I feel like that could be a child's mother or father or something, and that's someone you still have to deal with all the way up till today. And then and in the present you've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like that same very person could intervene, or your anger for that person could intervene in your new connection. So just be very wary. Yeah, the message I'm getting is just keep things separate, innit? Don't bring things from other connection into your current connection. Or the person, your new person might just view it as, I don't know, like the new person might not know what's going on with that. If you are, at least tell them, because they might not know what's going on and just feel like you're taking everything out on them and then whatever, or they just feel like you don't like them or something because they don't know what's going on in your head. So it could potentially spoil things. So just be wary of that. Now for your future, you got Six of Pentacles in reverse. That could mean someone being stingy, refusing to pay back debts, or false offers coming your way. Someone offering you something and they're not going to fulfill. I feel like this is to do with the past person. They might just, maybe your baby father might be saying, right, he's going to pay this, he's going to do that, or whatever. And I don't know, he's not going to do it. He's refusing to release funds, or withholding money, or someone might try and bribe you or something, and it's just not real because the bribe they're giving you, they can't even fulfill it, or they're going to try and buy their way back in, or yeah, that's what that card talks about basically. Then you've got Page of Pentacles in the upright. So you could be dealing with so this could either be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo individual, or it could be any sign, but they carry these energies. It could be someone with any sign, but they carry the energies of the card. Now, the energies of the card is the person could it could even mean good news about finances coming in. Or it can be a person who's younger than you, who's hardworking and responsible, someone with a mature attitude. Or it can mean a time for you to knuckle down and have a more methodical way of dealing with cash, like a more down to earth way of dealing with your money. Or it could just mean you're going back into learning, or someone might be going back into college or learning something or starting something new. But in terms of a love reading, this is like you could be dealing with an individual who's younger than you, but they're down to earth, all about their money, good with money, and they're very mature. And then the last card you have is the Ace of Wands. This could be, yeah, this like represents, this could be individual of Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and it shows very masculine energy, creative energy, artistic inspiration, or it can mean like ideas you have coming to fruition, like manifesting, like you might have the power to manifest. Or it can mean you're going to embark on a successful journey that includes entrepreneurship, like a successful journey that includes your money going up, basically. And it says it's a excellent omen for those beginning business or thinking of starting a family. So this means the universe is supporting all of that. If you're thinking about starting a business or starting a family, it's like a universal force is behind that and it supports it. So my overall, you know, message I'm getting from your future is that basically you've been dealing with someone's gonna come about and try and bribe their way in, or you're gonna feel like someone from your past. You're gonna feel like they owe you something, or I feel like it's to do with a parent. Like this could be parenting, where maybe you have a child's father or a child's mother, whoever's got custody, and you feel like the other person should chip in a bit, and they're gonna promise that they are, and they're gonna say they are, but they're not, and that might just leave a little bit of disappointment. They're gonna refuse. Yeah, so they might just refuse flat out to pay anything. But then at the same time, you got an individual who's here anyway, who's stable. Like they could be younger than you, but they're stable and they're about to boss up financially speaking. So I don't think you're gonna even need to care or worry about that old person. And you got the Ace of Wands, so that's like this person who's here. They're extremely masculine, and it just means you know you got a force behind you that supports if you want to start a business